Coach Sia, how are you doing, my brother?
My brother, football stage, how are you? I'm good, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just completed a friendly game here against Dondol. I'm sure you came here with an objective. Did you manage to achieve that?
No, we did, man. Look, it's the last friendly before our official matches, so we needed, with respect, proper opponents that will give us a different feel. So yes, in terms of the objectives, we have achieved them on the day.
You've been in Mpumalanga for a while now. How has it been like? I know you were coming back. It's not your first time there.
Yeah.
You are very familiar with the place. So how has been the reception this time around?
Very welcoming. The community is happy to have me. I'm in a club that appreciates me as a coach. So the working environment is so good that it's so welcoming, man. So it feels like I'm back home. So everything has been welcoming from my side and from the team, especially the community. So I'm happy to be there.
That's good to hear, Coach. Like you said, last friendly game before you kick off with your Nedbank campaign, which means your preseason is coming to an end. If you can just take us back, Coach, in terms of how did you structure it? We know coaches have different phases and they have different expectations at different phases of the preseason. How did you structure yours, and what aspects did you focus on at different times during the preseason?
Firstly, I had to introduce the philosophy that I want the team to play, and make sure that they understand me as a coach and everything that I'm coming with. So coming to the last week of our preseason preparation, I had to focus more on trying to win the game in terms of when we go forward. For an example, what do I need them to do when we lose the ball? How do I want them to react? So in the final stages of our preparation, I was able to achieve that, and I'm happy. In terms of the preparation and the readiness, we almost 98% ready to kick off and start winning official games.
Coach, I'm sure when you first came in, obviously you had to make your own assessment of the team, the players that were there, and obviously, look at what you can do. From your assessment, what areas did you think I need to look at in terms of maybe tactically, squad composition, and so on?
No, the team changed a lot, to be honest with you, from the players that the team had last season. I think almost 80%. If not 90, it's a new team. So I had to try and combine the new players and get to make them play together and be a team. So it was not really much in terms of the players that I had last season. So I had just to look at who to promote from the feeder team that is on the SAP. So I had to promote even the goalkeeper that was playing. It was in their under 17. So I had to promote him. Young boy who's 16, Zain, promote him from the SAP team. So it was only about the ones that I need to promote, because I was happy when I assessed them.
Coach, part of obviously this process is for the players to understand who you are, your philosophy, as you mentioned, but for you as well, you learn who are these players, you get to understand them. From up until now, during your preseason, what have you learned about your players? What have you learned about your team going into your first game?
Firstly, I'm working with a group that want to achieve. A group that understands that if you want to get to the playoffs, for an example, what do you need to do? So one thing that I've learned from my boys is that the hunger to achieve. So they've pushed me to push them. So the best thing that I have with this team is boys that want to compete and win. So going into the league, it's one of the things that I carry with me, to have boys that want to achieve.
Coach, you mentioned that you brought in some players from the feeder team. In terms of your squad composition, how many players do you have and how many per department? And do you think what you have now will sustain you and take you to the playoffs, or you still need to beef up certain areas?
No, my squad is okay, my brother. I've signed 30 players. I've promoted 8 players from the feeder team. I think I have 4 per position. So I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm ready to go with the quality and the squad that I'm having.
Coach, like you said, it's Tuesday today, Saturday, yes, it's the Nedbank Cup. Are you confident in the work that you've done to say we'll go on Saturday, we'll challenge, we'll compete?
No, we will compete. It's one of our objectives as a team to go as far as we can in the Nedbank, but not forgetting that our big fish is the playoffs. So we're ready, my brother. We've been preparing. It's almost 3 months now. Us playing a lot of friendlies. I think it's number 7 friendly today, of which we have achieved a lot in terms of the understanding of the team and the readiness of the team. So I'm happy with the team. It's for tomorrow for us to regenerate, get the players to relax and get come Wednesday we start again, and Thursday match day -2, we take it from there. We're ready to play. Definitely play 2 games on the day.
Coach, like you said, you played a lot of friendly games, but we know friendly games and competitive games are two different things. And there's no pressure in the friendly games. Whereas when you go to the Nedbank Cup, like you said, you want to go as fast as possible, so it begins to be competitive. Yet you have a new group of players who still need to understand each other, combine, develop patterns, and so on. In your own view, how long do you think it will take for you to get into a rhythm where the team starts to do the things you want them to do, whether it's off the ball or on the ball?
No, with the type of friendlies that we got, even in terms of opponents, have pushed us so much that 80% of what I was looking for, I've achieved with those friendlies. Meaning, in terms of the same question you are asking about the combinations, the understanding between the players and the coaches, and what we need to do. Those friendlies were friendlies that, according to the one looking from far, you will say, maybe they lost this game, they won this game, they played a draw in this game. But for us, it was not more about the results, but trying to get the combination, those ones that we are talking about, and the understanding within the group itself. So we have achieved that with those friendlies. I would like to thank the management in terms of that, because training and playing those friendlies, as much as you can call it friendlies, if you can look and how things happen, they were so competitive that most of our video sessions were done with those type of opponents. So again, we'll take this one, go look at it, prepare from it, do corrections over it, see where we were supposed to do better, and improve from it.
Coach, you are one coach who always emphasizes the importance of setting up your technical team correctly, because it is very important in achieving your goals. How have you structured your technical team here at Mpumalanga?
I'm blessed, my brother, to have one of the best goalkeeper coaches we have in the country. In Mswazi, Wakashabalala. He was with Chipa. He was with them when they were playing Nedbank Cup. So I'm blessed there. Then I have Dumi close to me, one of the students of the game, one who reads the game very well and see things that I might have missed. So, and I'll have my conditioning coach Sbu, one who does very well in terms of preparing my team and make sure that the fitness level is up there. So for me, it's balanced, man, because the same goalkeeper coach that I'm talking about, in terms of trying to organize the defense for me, is doing an excellent job. Is the person that makes me sit comfortably knowing that he will do the understanding between the goalkeepers and my back four or the two center backs. So I'm having the brains with me in terms of my technical team. Like you said, for me, a technical team is very important. It says what type of a team you have, what can you achieve. Because as a coach, personally, I don't believe that you can do it alone. But at the same time, you need people who understand the game, people who are obsessed about the game, people who want to achieve certain things within the game, and who spend a lot of time. The same technical team, I share the house with them. So we talk football, we talk team, we talk tactics. We don't watch Sibaya like me and you or someone else. We obsessed about football. We talk about football. We check things that might work for us, trends within our league. I'm having a technical team that will go and watch opponents of the same league that we're about to start. It's not people that are lazy in terms of information and even try to transform that same information to me. And I'm that type of a coach that gives them the opportunity to say, what do you see? What do you think can we do? Because I'm only maybe the driver of the car, but all these passengers are there to direct if there's traffic, if we need to maneuver it a certain way. So I'm having a very supportive technical team that I'm happy with to say we can start the league and do well.
Coach, I noticed you had a videographer there with a very high quality camera.
Yes.
Recording that
yes.
game.
Yes.
And in this league, in the Motsepe league, not all teams have the privilege of doing so. How important is it for you that you are able to do proper analysis of games?
Very, very important, my brother. The modern football says do corrections. How can you do corrections if you can't have video analysis? So it's one of the things that it's my specialty. I watch these videos as much as I can. I try to make them understand what needs to be done differently. And it's easy when we have such and you understand. In modern football, such it's important to have in the team. I'm fortunate and blessed to be in a team where such I can be able to utilize, because it's one of the strengths that you need to improve your players. They need to see how they've done it wrong, how they can improve, and it even set what you need to do from the next training session, because you train according to what you have seen in terms of the previous games, the level of fitness. You can tell, the video will tell in this time within the game things that were happening, because remember, you're on the touchline, other things you will miss, but when you take time, you study the game, you study the videos, some they can even see other things that you are not seeing as a coach, and it's easy for them to improve themselves. And it's a type of a camera that we easily can share with the boys, and they can see their own movement. So I'm blessed to have such in my team.
Last one, Coach. When someone comes to Mpumalanga to watch your team play, what is it that they will see that will tell them that this is a team coached by Coach Zulu?
All those that have, including you, interviewed me, they always ask me a question about my coaching philosophy and my style. And I will still stick to this to say I'm a mixed masala type of a coach. I believe in moments of the game that controls what you need to do. Yes, I want to build from the back, but if they press up high and I need to go over, I go over. If I want to press or play the low block, I'm that type of a coach. So my coaching philosophy says, come and see a mixed masala. Some you on the day maybe won't see a pretty football, because maybe on the day the opponents are better than me on the day, but because I want to control the results, I play the way the game allows to be played. So I'm that type of a coach that says, what do the moment say? Does the moment say, let's knock it around? Does the moment say, let's try to score from a set piece? Like today, the only time they could score, it was through set piece.
Coach, thank you very much for your time, and we wish you all the best in Mpumalanga. And I promise you, Coach, one day I'll show up in Mpumalanga and we'll see what Coach is up to.
No, thanks, my brother. God bless you for always following me, following my work, following what I can do or not do. So yeah, thank you, and yeah, stay blessed, my brother. Thank you.
Sharp, my brother.